Hi guys, so you all might have already known from the title what this video is about. I got selected into Christ University for my MBA of Central Campus. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the process of how to apply, how do you guys need to prepare, and what all was my experience while attending the process of micro presentation, group discussion, and interview. So let's get started. So I even have prepared some notes to let you guys know about my experience and all the other stuff. So I'll be dividing this video into five parts basically. I'll be moving from one part to the other, and in the first part I'll be telling you how you guys can apply. So basically, in order to apply, you first need to go into the college website. You go and type in Google Christ University, you'll be getting the first website. And once you go into that, you have to navigate through the options, and you'll see anywhere the apply button. Anywhere on the page, you have to search for the apply button. Then you have to click on the apply button. After that, you'll be asked to fill certain details like your undergrad and your 10th class, all those details, your parents' details, and what was the eligibility for you. In my case, for MBA, the eligibility was multiple exams such as MAT, CAT, XAT. We were considered all these exams, and these exams you should have like certain number of marks or certain percentage, and based on that you'll be able to put the application based on that. If you do not satisfy that eligibility criteria, then you won't be able to apply for Christ University. So I first recommend you guys to go check the eligibility criteria that they have given. You'll get to know whether you're actually eligible to apply to that college or not. So once you confirm that you're okay, that you're eligible to apply, then you have to go into the apply area and you have to fill all the particulars. And after that, in one area you'll be asked to put your scorecard, or you'll be asked to put your scorecard, and you have to put that scorecard. And after that, you'll be asked to pay the application fee. In my case, it was around 1700, I guess. My application fee was. You pay the application fee, and then your application will be done. So coming to our second part, in the second part I'll be telling you guys like, after putting the application, after your application gets submitted, what you guys have to do. I recommend you guys to first go and check the process of selection will be mentioned in the website. I want you guys to go and check that selection process, and you'll get like a brief idea of what all happens. And then you have to check the dates. They'll be mentioning like, on this day the admit card will be released, and on these days you'll be able to like book your slots for your micro presentation, group discussion, and interview. Once you check the dates, you'll get to know when your admit card will be released. So once your application gets completed, you'll be asked to give your email ID and put a password to be logged into a page where all your application status, everything will be mentioned. You have to download your admit card from that page itself. So once you download your admit card, it will give you the dates on which you can have your micro presentation, group discussion, and interview, and you will be able to book your slot by yourself. In my case, on the April 10th, I guess, I was having micro presentation and group discussion. It was both 10th and 11th. And on 10th, we'll be able to do everything at once, like micro presentation, group discussion, skill assessment, and interview. We can put all four on a single date, or else we can split them among 10th and 11th. So I splitted them among 10th and 11th. On 10th, I have put my micro presentation and group discussion, and on 11th, I did the rest of the things, all those skill assessment and interview. I put them on 10th and 11th. So once you book your slot, you'll be done. So this is of part 2, and the next part I'll be telling you guys after your admit card gets released, after your slot is booked, what you guys should do. Before that also, like after you put your application, and between the date of your micro presentation, group discussion, what you guys have to do. For micro presentation, you guys will be given a set of topics to be prepared, and you have to prepare from those topics, and you'll be asked to give a micro presentation based on those topics. In my case, we were having some 75 topics, and we have to give a micro presentation on any one of those topics. You just have to like get a little brief idea about what is what and what can we speak based on that topic. If you have a little idea, then you can give the micro presentation. So basically the micro presentation is around for 90 seconds, and you have to go and talk in front of your group of people. You have to stand in front of them and you have to just talk about the topic for some 90 seconds, like continuously without stopping in the middle. That would be great, and you have to be loud enough to all your group mates for you to hear, and that is good. That is what is micro presentation. And after that, the group discussion. In group discussion, the panel members will be sitting in front of us. They'll give us like a topic, and we will have to discuss among us about that topic, like for 20 minutes, I guess. For that 20 minutes, each one of you have to speak about the topic. In my case, we were like around 20 people in our batch, and like 4 were not present, they were absent, and rest of us, we started the group discussion. What I say is, the people will not give you the chance to talk. First thing, I was not given a chance to talk, but you have to push yourself in between them and you have to talk for yourself. That is the thing you have to do with group discussion. If you stay quiet, you will stay quiet for the whole 20 minutes. You should not do that. In the group discussion, you have to put your opinion there. So after one person completes, I don't say that you have to just go randomly speak. I say that when other person is talking, you listen to them first. You listen to them, and after that, if you are getting something in your mind, then start speaking right after he stops speaking, or else some other will start speaking and you will never get a chance till the end. So put your point there. Whatever it is, they don't expect you to be like exactly clear about the topic, or you should only speak truths and facts and you should not speak anything else. It's not like that. You just have to express yourself. You need to have the courage to express yourself. That's what they need. So if you do good in your micro presentation and group discussion, there is a high chance that you will be selected, because that was in my case, and I don't know about all others, but in my case I did very well in micro presentation and also in group discussion. Next day was my interview. For my interview, I first went, and then I was given like 2 sheets of papers. On those papers there were like topics written, questions written. I was given 2 sheets of papers, and on those 2 sheets, on all 4 sides, 4 questions were given on the top, and we were asked to write based on that topic on that whole side of that page, and we were given like around 10 to 15 minutes, I guess. From the time you start, 10 to 15 minutes for you will be given, and after that you should give it off that paper to whoever is there. In that, you just have to express your opinion and write whatever you know about that topic. That's it. Skill assessment, I feel is not that important. Even if you don't prepare, you can just randomly go and sit and write it also. It's not that tough, or you don't need to prepare that much for it. But it is important, but not that important. And after completion of my skill assessment, I was told to wait for around half an hour, and after that I was called for interview. In the interview, I first entered inside. I wished them both. I sat down, and after I sat down, first question the lady member of that panel asked me was, introduce me about yourself. I started telling about myself, what all I prepared. I started introducing about myself. After that, based on my projects and all the subjects that I have studied in my graduation, the questions were based on that only. So I did a project on Python and also HTML and CSS. Based on that, she asked the questions like write the syntax for this and I was having statistics in my graduation, so what is this in statistics, and like that she was asking questions only based on my graduation and graduation subjects. But I did not expect that at all, because all the MBA interviews, for all the colleges, basically what they do is they'll ask like, why MBA, why do you want to do MBA, what are your future plans, what are you planning to do after your MBA, why do you want to do MBA in this university and this particular college itself, why not some other college. These types of general questions they'll be asking, like what do you think about our college. These questions they'll be asking. They won't be really asking about any subject or all your graduation subjects and your first sem and second sem subjects, right? So that was in my case. So I was asked about all my graduation subjects, like I was not able to answer all of them. Like out of some 10 questions, I was able to answer 6 questions, and rest 4 I just told them that this was the subject in my third sem. I don't really remember it, so I'm not able to recall it. There were 2 teachers in my interview, one sir and one ma'am. Both of them asked the questions, and they also asked about my hobbies, and in our application, no, we should fill all those stuff like what is your hobby, like do you have any extracurriculars, or put your certificate if you have any extracurriculars. Those will be asked. So they asked me based on your application itself. So in my application I mentioned about my project in my graduation. That's why I was asked about that project itself. That's it. Interview was over. Like it was for around like 8 to 9 minutes, I guess. But the questions were very fast. She was asking very fast, and I was just answering. And when I don't know the answer, I was like, I don't really recall it. I was telling that itself. I suggest you guys to prepare for the interview. Like you have to prepare in 2 point of views. Like prepare all your graduation, like not everything from your graduation subjects, like what all you put in your application, like what all projects that you have done, or what all subjects you have, like have some basic idea, like try to say something and try to recall something. I tell that you prepare from your graduation subjects also, and also prepare from another point of view, like why management, why MBA, why in this college, what are your future plans. Prepare in this perspective also. And they might also ask like what are the current affairs right now, give me 5 current affairs from this month, or what are the current affairs on this day. They might ask you like that. So I'm telling you to prepare from 2 point of views. Don't make the mistake that I have made and prepare only from 1 point of view. Prepare both, and you'll be able to give your interview well as well. So some other suggestions from my side include, I tell you guys to check the dates properly, because sometimes you might not really concentrate on the dates and miss something. So they do not usually call you, or they do not put any WhatsApp messages to you. They only send the mails for you. So it is important for you to check the dates prior, or else you will be stuck up right there. I recommend you guys to take your documents properly while you are going for this process, or the GD and micro presentation interview. You will be asked to take some certain documents while you go there. Check them once and twice before going, because even if one misses, you will be having a little problem over there. When you are applying for MBA, I suggest you guys to check for the specializations that are there in each campus, because in Central campus there are certain specializations, and in Kengeri campus there are certain, and in Bannerghatta campus there are certain specializations. So which is one will be here and it won't be there in other campus also. While applying, you will be asked to select a campus and the specialization. I tell you guys to check the specializations, whatever you want, check the campus that offers that specialization, only select that campus. And also the allocation of the students, as per the website that I have read, is only based on the filling of seats. They allocate the campus. For me, the Central campus was only for the interview. If you clear the interview, my interview was on April 11th, I guess. It was on April 11th, and my result was out by, I think, 13th or 14th. My result was out. I was able to check my result in the portal itself, and in the portal they'll put your admission card there. You have to look at that admission card, and all the details will be there in that admission card, like till which date you should pay the fees, and after that you will be not allowed to pay the fees. For me, till 23rd I was given the date. Till before 23rd I have to pay the first year whole term fees. That was there. And 24th I was called for a selection process, and on that day all the document verification process, and all the they told me from which day the classes start, and all that. They give this checklist for you, and everything in that checklist should be ticked. And they also explain you about there will be an organization study that you have to complete before coming to the college. So they'll be giving briefing about that as well, and all that will take place on that day during the selection process day. So this is all, guys, that I will be telling about how I got selected, and what is the process. And if you guys want to know about the hostel process and how to get into the Christ University's hostels, so then you can put a comment below, then I'll be letting you know, guys. So thank you for watching, guys, and if you have any queries or comments, please let me know about them in the comment section, and I'll be getting back to you.